Here's a quick look at my watermelon before we go over and look at doubling the blackberries. Need to build a hammock for that one pretty soon. Got a few on the ground, but most of them growing vertically in hammocks. This works really well for me. Here's my apple tree that I grew from seed. The leaves are getting ready to fall off for the fall. It's about 7 feet tall now. It's been a lot of fun. Here's my original peach tree from one of my first videos. It's still growing, spreading out, getting a little taller. Got a small orange tree. Only 2 oranges made it, but that's okay. Here's my blackberry row. So I have a lot of space between some of my blackberries, and so an easy way to double your blackberries is just to tip layer them right into the open spaces. So I have about 3 feet of space between those 2 blackberry plants, and I have a side shoot out here, so I'll just take it and tip layer it right in the middle. And that is a very simple way to double your blackberries. So here's what it will look like after about 3 weeks. You can start to see the roots that have formed in the tip layer. Little white parts of the roots right there. See how well you can see that. But that's the root ball. So now place it back in there. Give it some more time to spread out. And I'll come back in the spring and I'll separate it right there. And I'll have my new plant between my other 2. And I'll just continue this down the line, doubling my blackberries. On down to one of my other blackberry plants. This one is sending a cane way out into the walkway. So I'm gonna go ahead and tip layer it into this pot over here so I can give it away later, or just grow it in a pot and have some extra blackberries. The process is the same, it's super simple. Just take the cane, bring it over into the pot, and I'll make a little spot for it, place the tip in there, bury it, cover it back up, cover it with a rock to hold it in place, and that's it. In about 3 weeks it'll start having roots, but I'm gonna leave it probably till the spring, and then same thing as before, I'll go back up several nodes, I'll cut it up here, and we'll have a brand new plant in there. So you can do that with all your blackberry plants, as you can see here. These canes have lots of shoots and laterals. I probably have 6, 7, 8 shoots and laterals off of one cane. So I'll just take one off of each branch, and I'll tip layer it, or several, or I'll place it down in between the spots to start a new plant. Hope that helps you increase your blackberry plants. Thanks so much for watching, and please subscribe. Continue watching for another easy way to propagate your blackberries. Here's how I did my blackberry serpentine layering. So I took a single cane and I brought it down to this container. You can see where it went down in through here. I cover it with soil and it comes back out on this side. So originally the cane was only to about right here. And then as it continues to grow and gets long enough, I can then bring up a second container. And it does the same process. It's buried in the middle, comes back out on this side. And as it gets long enough, it goes into another container. And once again, buried across the middle, coming back out, and serpentine layering over to the next one. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 new blackberry plants, all from one cane. So the rocks are very helpful at the beginning. It kind of helps to hold it in place. But after it's been about 3 to 4 weeks, most of the time it's got roots growing. So you can kind of check it right there. So Got roots on all of those. And that's how I do my serpentine layering. This one has some roots growing out of the bottom. So you can see here where it starts to split. This last one I layered on October 12th, and within 2 weeks it already had roots growing. You can see here them growing up the sides and around the bottom. I'm going to have to repot this one into a larger container. So the same thing, you can see all the roots. So there we go, there's 7 of them right there. All from one cane. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please like and share it. Thanks for watching, and please subscribe.